Everything you know about risk management is wrong. In the next 5 minutes, you'll learn everything you need to know about risk management. This is the reason why you keep on blowing prop firm accounts. Now, who am I to tell, right? I'm a multiple six-figure funded prop firm trader with dozens of payouts, and if you need proof, just join the link in the description. I'll tell you everything in the Discord. There's 3 pillars on trading: psychology, strategy, and risk management. Risk management is by far the easiest, so why are you still fucking up? The problem is the following: you're risking the same amount on every single trade. By idea, that's not wrong, but that's also not ideal. Why? Different setups have different quality, and different quality requires different risk management. Let's say you have 3 categories of your trade setups: bad, great, and perfect. So on a great trade, you risk 1%. On a perfect trade, you risk 1.25. Just don't sell your kidney. Now, at first, it seems like this is not much, right? Bear with me. 0.25% can make a huge difference over the long run. And you can see this in this graph you're seeing right now. Well, what about the bad trades? You don't trade them at all. That's the point of it. You don't trade bad trade setups. You don't trade it. But there is still a mistake you're making. Let me take a guess. When you lose, you still risk the same amount that you risked on the first trade, right? Well, again, you can do that, but it's not ideal. Instead of risking 1% of the original balance, you now go and risk 1% of the current balance. Again, it looks like it's such a small difference that it doesn't play a role at all. But in reality, it allows you to go on much more losing streaks. The same goes for winning. You're not just risking the 1% of the original balance. You're risking 1% of the new balance, so-called compounding. Reinvesting your profits doesn't seem as much in the first, second, third, or even fourth trade and so on. But the math goes completely stupid after a series of trades. Let me show you one of my trades. We had relative equal highs. We had the previous day high. That's enough for me. I'm taking a trade. It's a great trade, not perfect. Why is this risk to reward so low? That's a topic for a different video. Check my previous video to understand why my risk to reward is so low. Anyways, back to the topic. It ended up being a win, but we can do better. On this trade, I have even more confluences. The exact reasons for this perfect trade are explained in the Discord, bro. I'm risking 1% on this one because I know it has higher probability of hitting TP, allowing me to have more flexibility in my edge, making more profits. Look, risk management doesn't have to be complicated, but it has to be dynamic. A fixed percentage isn't bad, but it's not ideal. But if you're risking 5% because of TikTok, you deserve to lose the account.